Hi, everyone. So, it's been a while, and for that, I can only apologize. Life got pretty busy when I was still in the States, and I just didn't really make or have time to really get outside much, do a lot of outdoor related things, let alone film them. So, kind of dropped the ball there for a bit, but I am now back in the UK, and hopefully I can get a little routine started again so that I can continue to put out videos for you guys. So like I said, I'm back in the UK now. It was something that I struggled with a little bit, I think, the idea of coming back, because to be perfectly honest with you, part of me felt like, other than tribute, there wasn't a whole lot for me to come back to. I still don't have a job, although that is a conscious decision. I haven't been looking for jobs so far. But yeah, I didn't have a job to come back to. I realized that I don't really have that many close friends here, and people that I can kind of talk to and relate all my experiences back to. So a lot of things combined were making it a bit difficult for me dealing with the transition of coming back. But I returned a few days ago, and I think I'm determined to kind of have a fresh start. I really don't want to go back to exactly how life was before trail. Same job, same experiences, same daily routine. I'm really trying to incorporate some new changes in my life, whether they're big or small. So I'm trying to treat this as sort of a fresh start. And I've already done some pretty new things this week. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. So we'll see where things go from there. But for my first weekend back, I really wanted to get outside again and just enjoy the beautiful British countryside and show it to all of you. So I decided with Tribute that we would go on a wonderful little solstice day hike. We really wanted to go out and catch the sunrise and just kind of reintroduce myself back to hiking in this part of the world, at least. So that's what we decided to do, and that's what this video is about. We went out into the Peak District, which is a lovely, lovely part of the country. So I hope you guys enjoy watching, and let me know if there are any things in particular that you would like to see now that I'm back in the UK in terms of hiking related content or otherwise. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy this period of the year where things are starting to slow down a little bit, maybe lean into the coziness of the year, even if it gets dark really, really early. I think part of the other thing that made it difficult for me to come back was just how bleak the weather is here. Just in terms of it doesn't get light until about 8:30 in the morning, and it gets dark at like 3:30. So I think I'm trying to lean into the season a little bit more, and getting outside during this time of year is definitely part of it. So I hope you enjoy, and I'm glad to be back.
Oh, slow living can be life-giving, although we might disagree. If most our lives are lived in black and white, it makes the gray so hard to see. The same old people, the same old stereotypes, apples on every corner for half a mile, but nothing changes. And ain't it strange that we didn't notice as a child that slow living can be life-giving? Although we might disagree, if most our lives are lived in black and white, it makes the gray so hard to see. Living in a dry state where we all say grace, buying liquor on a Sunday across the county lines, where the raindrops rolling off the rooftops, making the clouds stop for just a little while. Oh, slow living can be life-giving, although we might disagree. If most our lives are lived in black and white, it makes the gray so hard to see. Sitting on the porch steps in the town where we met, after the sun sets on a Friday night. Southern fireflies lighting up the night sky, lucky to realize one more time that slow living can be life-giving, although we might disagree. If most our lives are lived in black and white, it makes the gray so hard to see. It makes the gray so hard to see.
I walked all the way from the river mouth down to the bay, and above me were some birds. They're diving down into the surf, and we looked out to the sound. You can just about see Antarctica from here. You that you would die sooner than you probably would have liked to sit in the sand is to contemplate the end of the land. And we looked out to the sound. You could just about see Antarctica from here. You could just about see, yeah, Antarctica from here.
Oh my god, look at my cheeks.
We survived.
Oh, so if you couldn't tell, it was extremely windy today. I think it started out okay. I mean, it was windy in the beginning. I don't know if that's just because where we were or because of the time of day.
It was a little breezy, but it was like expected. Like, I think we were like, oh, this is what you'd expect on top of a hill.
Yeah, but we got here about 7:45, and we got to the top of
Higator.
for 8 o'clock. We tried to watch the sunset, but of course it was too cloudy.
Sunrise.
Sunrise. But it was too cloudy. But at least we still got to see, you know, things brighten up and everything. We got into Hathersage, had some breakfast.
I got new gloves.
And then we came back out to do the rest of it. I think Hathersage was maybe like a third of the way in. So the rest of it wasn't that bad, and we actually had the wind to our back for most of the uphill. The problem was once we got onto the ridge, which I didn't record that much of because it was extremely, extremely windy. Like, I don't know if you can hear that.
Can you tell that we're being shaken around in the car? Like the whole car's shaking in the wind. It's at least like
so that last
60
mile and a
miles.
half was rough. But at least, yeah, the wind was at our backs and it was blowing away from the cliff edge, not towards the cliff edge. But that was a little bit scary. I was mostly just worried that I was gonna, like, the wind was gonna push me into the moors, which is like clumps of really hard grass, and if you put your feet wrong, you could just like snap your ankle.
Well, it's like tufts of really tough grass and earth.
Yeah, I was just afraid that it was gonna like push me and I was gonna like lose my footing and just like hurt myself.
Yeah, or step into like a bog.
Yeah, but we survived, and it's a beautiful day now, other than the wind. I feel invigorated.
It's at least 50, 60 mile an hour winds up there at the top, easily.
But I think we were the most prepared out of everyone we saw. And we weren't the only ones out there, so.
I felt, there were some people up there that was like, I think they looked like a bunch of students, but they were in their like jeans. One of them had Converse on, and then they had like long sleeve shirts, like t-shirts.
Yeah.
And like maybe a hoodie if they were lucky. But they were like hunched behind like a dry stone wall, trying to like stay out the wind, and then realised it wasn't going to die down anytime soon, so they just had to keep going.
Yeah, so a great first hike back in the UK. I feel very invigorated. It's strange having been away for so long. Like, I kind of, it sounds really stupid, but I like forgot how beautiful it is here, and I think the lack of trees really makes the landscape so much more dramatic.
There's no green tunnel.
Yeah, definitely no green tunnel.
Green carpet.
And I miss seeing the sheep and all the other animals, and just going through
Horses.
Yeah, really nice villages and farmland. So hopefully we can do a lot more of that coming up. We do have some vacation coming up because it's the Christmas holidays, so we've got some plans of things to do. So just look out for more adventures, and yeah, thanks for joining us along on the shortest day of the year.
Yeah. Now let's drive home.
Yeah, are you gonna be okay to drive?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I don't even need to accelerate, I'll just get blown up the hill.
Should we do the scenic route or just the motorway?
don't know. Let's see what's quickest.
Okay, bye.